9 September 2024, 10:30 hours Pacific Daylight Time. One of the many things that my father taught me in order to achieve my goals is to know your objectives, keep a deadline, and also write your objectives and goals and deadline on a piece of paper. I've been keeping a journal since I was in my early 20s, back in the 1980s. 2nd August 2024, I turned 60 years old, 60 years old, and I still keep a journal that includes my objectives, goals, and deadlines. And ever since I've been following my father's advice, I have met and exceeded every single goal I set for myself. The paper that I use to keep my journal is a Tomoe River paper. And I buy the Tomoe River paper from 2 different Japanese companies. One is from Hobonichi. And I must say that the Hobonichi Tomoe River paper is my favorite. And the second company I use is Sakai Technical Paper Company. But any of these 2 companies provide good Tomoe River paper. I like to go to Maido to get my Hobonichi Tomoe River papers. I go directly to LAMY to purchase my LAMY products, in this case, my fountain pens. Fortunately, there are 2 LAMY flagship stores in the cities in which I reside, San Francisco, California, and Manhattan, New York City, New York. So it's easy for me to visit the LAMY store and get my products, and I have peace of mind after I purchase those products. I know that they are not counterfeits, and I know if I have any problems, I can exchange or return them without any problems. For example, in my previous video, I mistakenly called this All-Star fountain pen the Special Edition All-Star Fiery Fountain Pen, which it is not. I had this pen in my possession and custody for about 2 weeks. Realizing that I did not have the fiery fountain pen that I wanted, I immediately went back to LAMY, and Rochelle took care of the problem in a New York minute. She replaced this fountain pen with the All-Star Fiery Fountain Pen without any problems, without any questions. It was a smooth transaction. Had I dealt with an online retailer or another brick-and-mortar retailer, I don't believe the transaction would have been that smooth and simple. It probably would have been complicated, and I probably would have gotten the short end of the stick. Hence, this is the reason I only deal directly with LAMY. When it comes to business, I still believe in face-to-face communications, especially after spending nearly $500 US for all these LAMY pens which I purchased that day. For my Sheen inks, I use 2 manufacturers, Octopus and Diamine. I always buy 2 bottles of each color, and each of these colors are specifically paired with each of my LAMY fountain pens. Octopus's Cerberus Sheen ink is paired with my LAMY Special Edition Studio Palladium fountain pen. Octopus's Goblin Sheen ink is paired with my LAMY Vista fountain pen. Blue is my favorite color, hence I have Octopus's Sea Serpent and Diamine's Polar Glow paired with my LAMY Special Edition All-Star Aquatic Fountain Pen. Octopus's Fairy Sheen ink is paired with my LAMY Special Edition All-Star Fiery Fountain Pen. Octopus's Dragon Sheen ink is paired with my LAMY Safari Special Edition aquatic marine fountain pen. My LAMY Fountain Pen Collection and their respective paired inks is complete. Now I can enjoy writing in my journal and using my LAMY fountain pens in all my writing activities without having to worry about the types of inks that I will be using with each of these pens.